Ben Weaver, Illinois attorney. I help folks buy and sell houses in the Chicago area, and I also help people with wills and trusts and other estate planning documents. And today, we're looking at page 5 of the Illinois Residential Real Estate Contract Multi-Board 8.0. So, let's dig in. Page 5 has 2 paragraphs. Really, 1 full paragraph and 2/3 of a second paragraph. The first paragraph in page 5 is paragraph 14. Paragraph 14 is the as-is clause of the contract. Now this is very important because a lot of sellers will tell everyone who's listening, I'm selling this house as is. This house is sold as is. But then when it comes time to actually signing the contract, the parties don't initial paragraph 14, and the buyer assumes that the house is not sold as is. So, sellers, if you're selling a house as is, make sure paragraph 14 is initialed by both you and the buyer. What does as is means? Well, in this paragraph, in this contract, it means that the buyer agrees to purchase the house in its as is condition as of the date the contract was signed. That also means that the seller is obligated to maintain the house in that as is condition throughout the closing until you get to the closing date. Paragraph 15 is the inspection paragraph of the contract. Now, within paragraph 15, you have 3 subparagraphs that the buyer and seller must select in order to move forward with the transaction. 3 subparagraphs here. Paragraph 15A waives the home inspection. Basically, if the buyer and the seller have looked at the house, the buyer says, hey look, I know what I'm getting myself into. We don't need to inspect the house anymore. Then paragraph 15A is initialed and there's no home inspection of the property. Paragraph 15B is the traditional home inspection contingency. That goes through the terms of the buyer has 5 business days to conduct a home inspection and raise any serious health or safety concerns that they may come up with during that inspection. C isn't even on page 5, but I'm just going to touch on it briefly here since we're all together on this video. Paragraph 15C gives the buyer the right to inspect the property, but they agree that they will not make any inspection requests. So, they can inspect the property. It gives them an opportunity to see what they're getting themselves into if they move forward and purchase the property. At the same time, if they have that home inspection, the issues are just too overwhelming, there's more to it than they thought, paragraph 15C also gives them the opportunity to cancel the contract if need be. So there you have it, page 5 of the Illinois Multi-Board Residential Real Estate Contract 8.0. 2 paragraphs, paragraph 14, as is, conditions, and paragraph 15, home inspection or waiver of the home inspection. You be the judge. I'm Ben Weaver, Illinois attorney, helping you with residential real estate closings all over the Chicago area and with wills and trusts and other estate planning documents. And I'll see you in the next video.